so like that song. That's a good intro. I just like that intro so much. Let's do it again from the top. We have to do it again from the top. Yes. Oh man, you're just gonna be like, what? Are you live back home? Yes, we are. All right. The way it's supposed to be. Letting you to do its work and telling everybody that, hey, what's up? Man, I haven't at all stopped today. It's been a lot of work, but we like a lot of work. As we get to this special live today for obvious reasons, guys, let's enjoy this. Welcome, fam, XRP Army, Crypto.com, and everybody here watching, the entire Oscar Army. How we doing, guys? Let's go. Oh, man. Excited. Absolutely excited. Never give up. Man, it's been tough. Not been easy. 2025. It's not been easy. That I can tell you. Lambo next month. My man. Ooh. Who do we have there? Is that my good friend? Yes. Give me 1 second. Okay, that was unexpected. I'm back. All right, everybody, how you doing? And welcome. Welcome to the live stream. We got, a few things that we want to discuss today. I want to say thank you to every single one of you who is here sharing a little bit of your time, of your day, of your beautiful Sunday with me. It's just another day, but I think when you do stuff that matters, that impacts a bunch of people, and you know that you're on the right side of history, you get blessed and you get energized. And check super chat. I will. Thank you, Brandon. How was DC, brother? Brother, thank you so much for the first kind super chat of the night. It was amazing. I will get to DC. I'll get to everybody, everything. By the way, guess what? I got to meet someone who used to work, but he knows a lot. He used to work at BlackRock. And, oh, man, it's a pretty cool story how I got to know this gentleman, this person. So, in DC. And I asked him, when are they going to file the XRP ETF? Imagine, bro. No. But in all seriousness, that's one of the reasons why I like to go to places like that, So very happy to see you guys and welcome. Who do we have? We have Planets, Quinn, Brandon in the house, Big Bad Gates, stunning some of our members right now. And maybe later on today, we're going to have more people. That's really nice. One of the things that I'll tell you right now is that we're not doing much. Ooh, 217. Ha. At last, we are moving. Oh my. Dude, I've been waiting so long for this. Now, we're not moving the way I want it, Welcome, Big Bad. Oh, that's a nice comment. Appreciate that a lot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and do it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this right now. Because dude, it's like crazy how long I've been holding this thing. Where do I go here? Pro and position. Boom. Yeah, man. There's a lot of things going on, of course, happening. Over the last 4 or 5 days or so, you know, the price of XRP, the price of crypto, mostly the price of XRP is done nothing, guys. It's basically the same. And just right now for the live, we're starting to see some momentum, some movements, right? And could this be the beginning of December? I hope we can help out a little bit of the pump. If not, then we'll still be here. We'll still be here. Thank you guys for all those awesome comments. We're here, everybody. Hey, Oscar Dangerous, Dave in the house. What's up, buddy? Welcome. Thank you, Quentin. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, guys. So we do this, you know, every single year as we have a brand new year to celebrate with the community. And a much deserved break, you know, with friends. And we got it. And it's time for us to enjoy. I'm also showing you here on top of my screen right now what's going to happen, hopefully, in about, 10 more days. But before that, let's go ahead and bring your comments to live. Let's go ahead and bring your comments to live. It's going to happen right now. Let's go. XRP scam. So, got a poll. Oh, by the way, drop a like, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on the notification bells, please. And so more people come here and enjoy the chat with us. Nice. December will be the very best for XRP, the absolute worst for XRP, a big double nothing burger for XRP, or XRP is a scam sell now. It's up to you. Tell me. It's up to you. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate that a lot. And once again, big thanks to Big Mr. Gates and Brandon for those awesome super chats and mentions here in the live so far. So, as all of you know, just coming back from DC, and I got to, while I was recording my last video there, which is the last one that you're gonna find on YouTube, I was at the gym. You could see that easily from the video, and I noticed someone walks in, but I mean, I ignore, right? I mean, I just have to keep going no matter who's there, right? Obviously, I'm not recording anybody, it's just me. And as I'm talking, this guy just is listening, right? It's eavesdropping because we're all at the gym and I'm not going to stop because he's there, and right, and he was really respectful and polite. Awesome. Once I finished my 10-minute video, he asked me, so are you into crypto then? And that's how we started a conversation. And he immediately went and asked about the rates, about, you know, the cuts and a little bit of Powell, and how, you know, Bitcoin and crypto get affected by interest rates and all kinds of things. This is a PhD in finance, expert level grade consulting type of guy, institutional guy. I got his number, I got his name. He's, I mean, younger and has a great life ahead of him, of course. But the more I got to know him, the more we had a conversation. Well, the guy has tremendous experience, and well, he's aware of cybersecurity. And I was like, wow, you know, you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna meet. Therefore, he asked me. No, he told me. Oh, I also used to work at BlackRock, and I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. I mean, not everybody gets that chance, you know. XRP Fan Bam, thank you so much for your kind super chat. I appreciate those $2. Thank you so much. So welcome, TJ. I see you there. So yeah, I mean, I got to talk to this person that is aware of the market, but still gets you know, on the fence about investing in crypto. He was asking me, why should we invest in crypto? Why Bitcoin? And well, I was saying what I know the best I could. And we became some, you know, it was a nice conversation, basically. just comes to show that even people at that level of genius and network are not in crypto, right? They're not in Bitcoin. They're a little bit on the fence. They don't want to get involved with things that have such bad reputation. But hey, I will say it. I will say the BlackRock landscaping. I don't think so. I have his LinkedIn account too, so I can easily tell that he's been going up the ladder, and he's doing really well, right? So this guy is your typical consultant that goes in corporate America and destroys everybody, and he's super smart. That's your type of guy. So it's just awesome, right? That as I was completing the video for you, fam, someone with a PhD in finance who's knowledgeable in modeling and quantum just decided to talk to me, and we had a nice chat, and just happens to be someone who is really involved in things that obviously he cannot disclose. So you never know who's listening. Bottom line, you never know who's listening. And that was really nice. I was pretty happy to know that the communities, they're growing, right? So when I open up this one right here, what I want to talk today, everybody, first, welcome to the live. We're back in the house. We're back in the studio. We're back with all my setup. I do have a few things that I brought, but I'll show it to you later. Drop a like and click the first link down below. Join me, because today, if you have your hand raised, awesome. One of you will win 2,000 XRP because you decided to trade regardless of this month, November. You decided to go in, you decided to trade, you decided to do longs, you decided to do shorts. Well done. Look, it's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to do it, but those who do, those who dare make money. If you're smart, you're going to lose less, right? Because I'm not going to say you're never going to lose money. You can lose money. It's a part of the process. But if you put 100% of your portfolio in a position, that is not smart. So just be smart, right? Just know how much you're willing to risk. That's all I'm going to say. And as one of you is saying right here, QT is sending. QT, quantitative tightening, is sending. I don't know what's more boring, XRP price or this live. I will say maybe this live, because XRP is always the best regardless, right? But welcome. I'm very happy to have you here, right? I mean, that's the way it is. If you're always expecting someone who is going to answer all your questions perfectly, and that person has all the answers you want to hear, well, go ahead and find that person. There's some pretty awesome people out there, right? But here on this channel, we're real people. Real. From nothing to financial freedom. And there's a lot of people here that understand that you've been watching us for so long. And I'm just excited, man. We've been talking and discussing how the price has just been the same. And right now, at last, we're starting to break down a bit to 217. So we'll see if XRP can recover that one, right? That'll be pretty awesome to witness. Oh, man. What is this? I'm like 20% down on all crypto. Would you buy more to get percentage down? I would do so, 100%. I've been doing that for a long time. For a long time, man. XRP cannot go up. The higher the price, the more the monthly dilution it's in the market cap. It will go high. It will go up. Just a matter of, staying patient. Not in any rush for sure. If you wanna for sure throw away all the work that's been done in the community and how Ripple says that XRP is the North Star of this whole thing, then go ahead and do so, right? And right now we're looking at 216 XRP. What do we have here? Besant. It's going to be a pretty interesting week now as we're coming back from Thanksgiving. I believe this is brand new. He's going back to the White House right now. So let me go ahead and Take a look at that one. This is audio only. He might be. Let me go ahead and open the White House. I'm gonna go ahead and open the White House. It might be there. Here it is. Let's go ahead and listen to this, guys. Let's go. I mean, it's Mr. Donald J. Trump. Let's hear the boss.
We're in a very nice airplane, but it's rocky. Any questions? We had some great economic numbers come out. As you know, we're doing very well economically. A lot of factories are being built all over the country and all of that, but very strong numbers came out. Go ahead.
Can you give us an update on what took place in South Florida today, these talks between the U.S. and the Ukrainians?
Well, they're going along. They're going along well. We want to stop people from being killed. It doesn't have much to do with us. And I'd like to see if we can save a lot of souls. A lot of people are being killed. Last month we had 27,000 people killed in that ridiculous war that should have never happened. It would have never happened to everyone else.
Have you spoken with Rubio and Wickoff since
I have, yeah. I've spoken to them. They're doing well. Ukraine's got some difficult little problems. Some difficult problems. But I think Russia would like to see it end, and I think Ukraine, I know Ukraine would like to see it end.
You just said that Ukraine has a little bit of problems.
Well, we have a corruption situation going on, which is not helpful.
And is that impeding the peace talks?
I said it was going on for 3 years, right? Didn't I say for 3 years I said it? So I was way ahead of schedule. But I think that there's a good chance we can make a deal.
Mr. President, on Venezuela, can you tell us more about why the airspace above Venezuela should be considered closed?
Because we consider Venezuela to be not a very friendly country. They send millions of people, really, and probably a number in excess of that. And a lot of those people shouldn't be in our country, from jails, from gangs, from drug dealers, from all of the people that came into our country shouldn't have been in our country, causing a lot of problems.
Does your warning
And drugs.
Does your warning mean that an airstrike is imminent, or should we not read it that way?
Don't read anything into it.
The New York Times reported that you had a phone call with Maduro. Did you?
I don't want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
And can you tell us a little bit
No,
about
I can't do that.
Mr. President,
Would you say it went well?
I wouldn't say it went well or badly.
you think so?
Can you talk a little bit about the strikes and the controversy around Secretary of Defense Pete said?
I don't know anything about it. He said he did not say that, and I believe him.
So you don't know if there was
You're talking about the two men?
the second strike to kill the two men.
He said he didn't do it. He said he never said
Would
it.
you be okay with that if he did?
He said he didn't do it, so I don't have to make that decision.
What do you,
Mr. You've made so clear how you want to keep drugs out of the U.S.
Right.
Can you explain more about why you would pardon a notorious drug trafficker?
Well, I don't know who you're talking about. Which
Juan
one?
Romando Hernandez.
Well, I was told, I was asked by Honduras, many of the people of Honduras, they said it was a Biden setup. I don't mean Biden. Look, Biden didn't know he was alive. But it was the people that surround the Resolute desk, surround Biden when he was there, which was about very little time. And the people of Honduras really thought he was set up, and it was a terrible thing. He was the president of the country. And they basically said he was a drug dealer because he was the president of the country. And they said it was a Biden administration setup. And I looked at the facts and I agreed with them.
What evidence did you share that he was set up and that he wasn't?
Well, you take a look. I mean, they could say that you take any country you want. If somebody sells drugs in that country, that doesn't mean you arrest the president and put him in jail for the rest of his life.
President, can I just clarify, do you think the
And that
U.S.
includes this country, okay? To be honest. I mean, if somebody does something wrong, you put the president of the country in jail. They said it was a Biden setup. It was a Biden administration setup. And you have a big race going on this week, next week. I think it's going to be a very important race. It'll be interesting to see Honduras. That's what you're talking about, right?
Correct, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Well, what is the second part of your question? No, I don't have a deadline. I have a deadline when the war is over. And hopefully the war is going to be over. 27,000 people killed last week. 27,000 over the last 3 or 4 weeks. 27,000 people killed. That war should end.
President, just for clarity, if they're on the Venezuela boat strike, there were a second strike that killed wounded people, even in the first strike, are you thinking that would be legal? You think that's illegal?
I don't know that happened. And Pete said he did not want them. He didn't even know what people were talking about. So we'll look into it. But no, I wouldn't have wanted that a second strike. The first strike was very legal. It was fine. And if there were two people around, but Pete said that didn't happen.
Does that make you?
I have great
Are
confidence.
you saying there's no second strike?
I don't know. I'm going to find out about it. But Pete said he did not order the death of those two men.
Do you have any concerns about how those boat strikes have been carried out at all?
Very little, because you can see the boats, you can see the drugs in the boats, and each boat is responsible for killing 25,000 Americans. So, and they're doing an amazing job. And you know, we're getting, you just look at the numbers, the amount of drugs coming into our country by sea is infinitesimal compared to what it was just a few months ago.
What's up, everybody? We'll continue just a couple. Well, I mean, we still have like 7 more minutes. How you doing? So right now, before 6 p.m. Central Time, so that will be before 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're seeing a nice, interesting candle, right, for the price of XRP. We've had the same consolidation for weeks. Not weeks, but days. It's good that, finally things are changing, but just remember that we're ending QT soon. Powell is going to be cutting soon. That's the expectation, right? And, well, we're also expecting more XRP ETFs, which I think I will say that we haven't really seen any of the effect in the price for the XRP ETFs. Many people, including myself, I'm included in that group of people, we expected to see a reaction to the price, to the market. What we saw is that volume is increasing, and volume did pretty well based on the latest numbers. So eventually the shift has to come, and prices have to rally in due time. Okay, in due time. So one of the greatest things and one of the greatest gifts to the incoming millionaire is uncertainty. It's a lot of people that don't even know what's going on. There's fear, there's scare, all kinds of FUD. But the ones who are buying the dip and the ones who understand that this is a long-term game, that it's played by those who are smart and who are willing to hold for a while. And you're also smart by trading, because you can also make a lot of money trading. That's why we have, BTCC to help you out, crypto.com to entice people. Like, let's say you want to trade just a little bit. Fine, you can still earn some pretty nice bonuses, right? So that's my job, right? As the creator here, that if you want to do trading, at least do it somewhere where you are when you're earning some nice opportunities. So let's continue, everybody. Oscar, live stream. It's my birthday today. So once again, to all those comments that we got over the last couple of minutes, 20 plus minutes, thank you guys. I thought that we were going to have a pumping November 2025, but it's not the case. We may have a pumping Q1 2026. And if that's the case, then you better get ready today.
Each boat, think of this, each boat on average is responsible for the death of 25,000 Americans.
On immigration, your administration made a lot of moves throughout the last few days after we know that Afghan national is the suspected shooter of these National Guardsmen.
People that shouldn't be in our country. That's right.
So you announced that asylum...
And that includes Somalians and it includes plenty of others.
How long does your administration plan to cause asylum into the U.S.?
I think a long time.
Can you give any kind of time?
We don't want those people. We have enough problems. We don't want those people.
Is that a year, 2 years?
No time limit.
And then
But it could be a long time.
You said that...
We don't want those people. You understand that?
I understand.
You understand that?
I understand.
Who are you with?
I'm with News Nation.
Okay, News Nation, great. Let me just say something. We don't want those people. Does that make sense? You know why we don't want them? Because many of them are no good, and they shouldn't be in our country.
What do you mean by those people?
The people from different countries that are not friendly to us, and countries that are out of control themselves. Countries like Somalia that have virtually no government, no military, no police. All they do is go around killing each other.
countries roughly?
You gotta talk up.
She said how many countries?
Is there a list?
Well, I guess we gave you 19, right?
Okay.
There's probably more than that.
Is that what you mean when you mean third world countries, those 19?
No, I don't think they're all third world, but in many cases they are third world. They're not good countries. They're very crime-ridden countries. They're countries that don't do a good job. They're countries that don't register from the standpoint of success. And we frankly don't need their people coming into our country telling us what to do.
When you talk about
I'm talking about
denaturalizing,
like Somalia, where you have a congressman goes around telling everybody about our Constitution, and yet she supposedly came into our country by marrying her brother. Well, if that's true, she shouldn't be a congressman, and we should throw her the hell out of our country.
Off of that, in that same post, you mentioned Tim Walz, and you called him what many Americans do find inoffensive or retarded. Do you stand by that claim of calling Tim Walz retarded?
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with it. Absolutely, sure.
You don't
You
think
have a problem with it? You know what? I think there's something wrong with it. Anybody that would do what he did, anybody that would allow those people into the state and pay billions of dollars out to Somalia. We give billions of dollars to Somalia. It's not even a country because it doesn't function like a country. It's got a name, but it doesn't function like a country. Yeah, there's something wrong with Walls.
Mr. President, you said that you might denaturalize some American citizens. Can you talk
You
about
mean people that are in here that shouldn't be here?
that became Americans? Are you
Well,
trying
we'll
to
see.
revoke
I
their
mean, yeah, if we have criminals that came into our country and they were naturalized maybe through a Biden or somebody that didn't know what they were doing. If I have the power to do it, I'm not sure that I do, but if I do, I would denaturalize absolutely.
what do you mean by,
Yeah, you have a question? Yeah.
what do you mean by reverse migration?
It means get people out that are in our country. Get them out of here. I want to get them out. We got a lot of people in our country that shouldn't be here, and they came in through Biden, and he was the worst president in the history of our country. But the single biggest thing he did was allow millions of people into our country that shouldn't be here. Drug dealers, prisons were opened up and allowed to come into our country. You take a look at the people that were allowed to come into our country. We're paying a big price for it, and we will for years to come, including the recent killer of two wonderful National Guards people. And I'll tell you what, that animal should not have been allowed to come into our country. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Have you spoken with Andrew Wolf's family? Can you give us an update on
I have spoken to both families. Well, I mean, I can give you an update. They're devastated. Does that make sense to you? They're devastated.
Can you give us an update on Andrew Wolf's?
Well, as you know, the one is no longer with us, and Andrew is fighting for his life. And his parents are unbelievably great people, highly religious people, and they're praying, and they want everybody to pray for Andrew. And he has a chance to make it, but he is, his mother and father, they were so unbelievable. They were so positive. From West Virginia, great state. I spoke with Sarah's parents, too, and the only thing I can say, they were devastated.
Do you plan
They
to
can't
bring-
even believe it.
It's absolutely devastating to force to lose your children. Do you plan to bring the next troops to the White House? Do you
Yeah, I do. I've already suggested it. I said, when you're ready, 'cause that's a tough thing, come to the White House. We're going to honor Sarah. And likewise with Andrew, recover or not, we're going to honor
I do have one more question about Witkoff, because you mentioned, and this was asked previously, can you tell us what day Witkoff is going to meet with Putin? And then on that, is that meeting...
sometime next week.
Okay, you don't have it. Is it early next week, late next week?
Sometime next week.
And can you...
President, on health care, because it's so important to so many Americans.
You know, one of the reasons that healthcare can work is because of what I just did with favored nations. You're going to have drug prices coming down 500, 600, 700% because of me. In other words, we're going to have the lowest drug prices, tied for the lowest drug prices anywhere in the world. It's called favored nations, and you don't talk about it. It's probably the biggest thing to happen in medicine in the last 100 years, and it can have a huge impact, positive impact on pricing for healthcare.
Are you any
What
closer
about-
on Fed?
what about
Decision
extending
on picking a new Fed chair? Are you any closer on that right now?
I know who I'm going to pick.
Tell us.
Kevin Hassan.
I'm telling you, we'll be announcing it. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Mr.
This is
President.
a rocky
It's
fight.
a rocky one.
We're going to get out of here before something happens. They asked about my MRI. MRIs are very...
Governor Walz asked you to release the MRI records.
Will you tell us what it was
Governor
for?
Walz, you mean the incompetent governor? So if they want to release it, it's okay with me to release it. It's perfect.
What was the
What were they
It's like
looking
my
for?
phone call where I got impeached. It's absolutely perfect. So if you want to hear about it or if you want to release it, you want to have it released.
Yes,
News Nation,
please.
failing News Nation.
No, sir.
News Nation is doing lousy, by the way. But if you want to have it released, I'll release it.
Please, can you tell us what they were looking at?
For what releasing?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking
I
at?
have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I asked.
Oh,
I got a
my
perfect
goodness.
mark, which you would be incapable of doing. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank
You
you,
too.
Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr.
That was loud. It's an 80-year-old president who's seen a lot, and obviously is never ever taking BS from anybody anymore, as his life was at risk, and everybody impeached him. He's just gone through so much that he wants, he can. There's no one who's gonna tell him don't do that. He's gonna do whatever he wants, right? Of course. I just kind of go back to 2015, the first time that I ever heard Donald Trump speak. And 10 years later, almost 11 years later, this is, just crazy, guys. But it is the life, of someone who's been fighting every single day, So very happy to see you guys. 589. Ooh, that's the number we have. Very nice to see you guys. Welcome. So I wanted to do this. Always nice to get to know what the president is saying, right? Talking about not crypto, not XRP, as everyone, some of you, well, not everybody, but some of you want. The day that he starts speaking, XRP, oh boy, that's going to be incredible, right? So, I'm so ready. Raw alerts telling us a few things for sure. It's going to be nice. Bitcoin is value you can keep. We have another big week of bunch of news and updates and results on Bureau with all the updates too. I like to watch this one for sure. I like it a lot. BlackRock is making a lot of money with those ETFs. Bitcoin still a draft versus gold. 1 minute. What is this? Let's take a look at this one.
I am a firm believer that it's going much higher from here. Think about corporate adoption. Corporate adoption is probably only about 2%. Central banks, only about 3%. Those are both going higher, much higher. Retail investors going much higher. So look at it through, I'll leave off with this. Look at it through the market cap of Bitcoin. That's around 2 trillion, let's say. Look at the market cap of gold. That's around 20 trillion. Maybe it doesn't have to be gold, but if it closes the gap to 50%, you're looking at $500,000 per Bitcoin. And I do think that in iShot, you're looking at 250, 350,000 pretty easily for crypto. There's a couple of things, a couple of hurdles. Pretty easily 350 iShot, you're looking at 250, 350,000 pretty easily for crypto. There's a couple of things, a couple of hurdles, but I think those days of it losing 80% of its value and then rallying up are long gone. There's too many people that are looking for the asset.
That what he said right there. If you are listening, I hope you are, because if not, you're gonna find those people that are gonna tell you, Oscar, Bitcoin just went to 120. Now it's time for Bitcoin to drop to $40,000, 70% crash. Yeah, get ready. I don't think so. And what he said is exactly what I think. That's what I told you last time when we are at the max fear. People were like, oh, we're gonna collapse. And I'm like, guys, we're not in a bear market. What are you talking about? That's what I see. That's what I believe. Of course, we did 30%. We did 30%, but not 70 or 80%. That was back in the day before institutional involvement. Right now, we have, well, more fundamentals. And the digital asset industry with stables, it's a different behemoth, it's a different animal. I like that. I continue to hold, I continue to believe. And in BTC, guys, it's still at 90. Like it was a 92 or so this morning. Not almost 92. Coming down. Manipulation is key, of course. Look at that. Look at that. The green candle. If we go to the weekly, check this out. Check this out right now. So, at last, my friends, we are about to end the first week not crashing the price of Bitcoin. That is huge. Look at this. This was the week of November 17. This is the week of November 24. Today is the 30th. We are about to close the week. We are closing positive. Let's go. Let's go, guys. But Oscar, it's so boring. Can you please listen between the lines and don't get just thrown out of your patience for once? My friends, we are okay. We are okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of pain. Basically all middle of October and middle of November. So it's been bad. Now things could be changing, right? Now, if you take a look at the price of XRP, the same thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks of pain and destruction, right? It's bad. 182 and 125. So it was not bad. But I believe that this week was a positive one. You can see it. You can see it there for sure. I like what you said right there, Chris. You said no more 70% crash, but 20 to 40% yes. And I think that's what we're seeing. That is what we're seeing in this new cycle, the new season. No longer the 4-year cycle, right? There's a lot of people that have said that it's dead, that it's over. Whatever. I mean, I'll take it, right? I like this. I do like this. Let's go ahead and go back to BTC. That was a nice finding, actually. If we come to the daily, check this out. That was the 21st. So 9 days ago. About 9 days ago, 80,000 BTC. And I remember, guys, 9 days ago, almost everybody was saying, get ready for 60, 70,000 Bitcoin. Get ready. BTC, you need to wake up and start pumping officially. That's the way I see it. Hey guys, by the way, I got the rug, the XRP rug. It's there. But I'm going to start posting tomorrow. So you know how to buy your own XRP rug. It's going to be so cool. So FYI. Breaking, Kevin Hassett is now the clear favorite for the next Fed chair at 55% odds. Okay. Look at this. Now this guy is he's a pro-Trumper all the way. All the way. He gets the Fed. If he becomes the Fed chair, it's almost guaranteed that he's going to do exactly what Trump wants. Is that what we need? Short term, that might give us a beautiful bull market, a beautiful super cycle. Long term, might hurt the country because inflation might get higher. So if he becomes the chair, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take my profits. Once we start pumping really, really nice, I'm going to take my profits. So FYI, I'm taking my profits once it's time for me to do so, because in due time, eventually in the bear market, it's going to be bloody. So if you want to keep holding forever, absolutely fine with you. But we have, and just like you said, Ghost, good to see you, brother. Welcome, Ghost. Welcome. We're going to have those printing of the tariff checks coming in sometime middle of 2026. But we got to wait until middle of 2026. We're at the end of 2025. It's like, Oscar, are you actually telling me that you want me to wait 7 more months? Yeah. It's hard when we're trying to speak or just report the news, because I'm not saying anything new. All I'm saying right now is just the news. And all are the news, right? Exactly what's happening. Super dovish. A Trump online Fed chair may excite the market short term. That is exactly what I just said. But politicizing monetary policy could erode confidence faster than it lifts asset prices. That is exactly what I said. But this is a much fancier way. This is a much fancier way of what I said. So let's say Kevin Hassett gets the job. Okay? I think short term is going to be really nice and bullish. And we might see some pretty nice prices. Wouldn't be bad to take some profits. And once that's completed, then buy the dips as people are starting to feel, right? Feel the burn. Drop a like, everybody. Consider subscribing, and thank you so much. Welcome to the live. Let me know in the comments down below how you feeling. What's going to happen? You are gonna see a Jerome Powell picture on the thumbnail for sure. So because, well, we know that this guy is gonna change a lot of things this month. Gonna change a lot of things this month, and God only knows how good or bad it's gonna get. It's true. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly how high we're gonna get to in 2025, the end of 2025, but I'm expecting some pretty nice volatility that is gonna help everybody here make more money. And I think that's what you want, everybody, to make more money. A massive week for crypto is here. Thanks to Crypto R Us. Cryptos R Us. Thank you, George. Here's what's coming and why this week could set the tone for Bitcoin, stocks, rates into year end. So pay attention to this, everybody. This is what's going on. Monday, Powell speaks. QT officially ends, plus PMI and ISM manufacturing. So tomorrow, we might see some nice push. Tailwinds, headwinds, we'll see everything. So prepare. Tuesday, JOLTS job openings for September. Wednesday, more PMI data and employment for November. Thursday, initial jobless claims. And Friday, the PCE inflation. That's what the Fed uses. So a lot of macro, guys. This is it. Take a look at the comments right here, everybody. Have you heard that the Seed K project? I have no idea what that is. 2K checks, any word on them? May 2026. Low LOL dude actually said that market cap doesn't matter. Best bull run ever. Made a lot of money. What's up, Incognito? Good to see you. Every one of us want XRP to go high, but it looks like it will not go up until clarity is passed. Then you just answered the question. You found the clue. You solved the puzzle. If Clarity Act is gonna be the kickoff of XRP going higher and rallying, then what are you supposed to be doing right now, fam? What are we supposed to be doing right now? You tell me. You tell me what are we supposed to be doing right now. If you agree, because I also think so, that XRP is going to do much higher. And look, don't you know, dump it up. You got to dump it up. I just told my community here on Discord, if you're on Discord, you're getting the goods. That I already closed my positions. So guys, we're going to have a lot. We're doing a revamp of Patreon and Discord. So the link is down below. Planets and all my awesome admins got the links, and they'll be posting right now in the chat, but you can also find it down there. Thank you, Planets. Appreciate that a lot. So you go through Patreon and you get to the Discord tier. We're trading, we're posting chats, we're answering questions, right? And right now, after a long time, celebrating the dump. Brother, we're buying the blood on the streets. Come on, bro. I mean, if somebody here wants to buy the FOMO, then that's up to you. You feel me? That's up to you if you want to buy the FOMO. If you want to buy the 240, 250, 280, $3 XRP, that's up to you, bro. That's what you want to do? 100%. I want to buy the blood on the street. That's how I make more money. Ah, man. Man. 589 viewers. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, we're still in the 500, which is good. That's okay. Thank you, group. Appreciate you becoming a member. Appreciate that a lot, and welcome. I just bought 100 more coins. That's awesome. I'm in 71 cents. I'm not messing with mines. Awesome. There's not enough blood on yet. That's true. But I mean, we're still seeing some weakness. We're seeing some weakness in the market right now, which is okay. It happens. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, TJ. So it's going to be things to watch for sure. Things to watch. I'm excited. Man, this guy becoming the chair, bro. This guy becoming the chair. What is this?
And now he's got us in a bad place. So we're paying $360 billion a year for each point. Now, I believe we should be 3 or 4 points lower. So that's over $1 trillion we pay every year in interest. And it's really just a paper calculation. You sign a document and you save almost $1 trillion. And now,
what Donald J. Trump is going to do is appoint someone he knows loyalty is going to be the big factor in that person. Loyalty. Doesn't really matter if they're the most prepared or the most knowledgeable, the smartest in the room. He wants loyalty. How do I know that? You got Pete Hegseth, the guy who was, of course, a Fox News personality. He's a vet, of course. He's a vet. But usually the position of Secretary of War, formerly Secretary of Defense, it's given to generals. It's given to commanders. It's given to someone who already has tremendous experience in any armed forces branch, in any of the branches. I'll say right now Trump wants loyalty, because I watch first term Trump, and it's a much different guy right now, much different guy. So there's a big chance we're gonna see Hassett, and if that's the case, oh boy, we are going to be cutting 100 basis point. There's a big chance we're gonna see 100 basis point. I mean, Trump wanted this guy, Bessent. Trump wanted Bessent to be the chair of the Federal Reserve, but he didn't want the job. This guy didn't want the job. So I was like, okay, well, no chair for you then. Take a look at the rest of things. I think people are in preparation for tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's going to be some other breaking news, as it always does. It always happens. Guys, is it me or we're coming down? Is it me or we're coming down for an Oscar birthday stream? Really? Out of all the days, you had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Out of all the week, the day that you decided to come down was the 30th. Oh, man. I promise you guys, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Please, you gotta believe me. Please believe me. Because I really wanted to see a pump, but it happens to be my birthday. Oh, man. Not much I can do, guys. Absolutely not much I can do here. Market is dumping the news about Michael Saylor probably selling BTC. You think so? I wouldn't say that he's selling BTC. I mean, that would just go against everything. I don't think he's selling. Where do you find that? Is that on his X? He's saying that he's selling Bitcoin? Looks like we're gonna see a bad start in December. Why is it always like that, man? Why? Like, how many more bad starts? Bad start for October. Bad start for November. Bad start for what? December? You kidding me? Come on, man. Thank you so much, Alberto. Appreciate that a lot. Yes. Happy. We're doing well today. We're doing well. Oh, man. I thank you guys for, everybody to jump in to the live and staying some time with us. Of course, I wish I had better news. And that is why I closed my positions, because let me tell you what I did. I held my XRP position for 5 days. 5 days. The moment I saw 217 XRP and the candle, I knew, get out. I did. We Gucci. Did I lose money? Of course. I lost like a couple hundreds of dollars. That's fine. You're cutting your losses. You're stopping it. Boom. Did lose some money. Fine. It is what it is. I didn't get liquidated. I'm not getting liquidated. That's what matters. So it's a trade-off, right? I'm betting bullish for December. It's not happening as of right now live, what you see on the screen live. So tomorrow could be a welcome day. I'm watching closely. Under 90,000 in BTC. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, November the 30th. You happen to be bloody. You happen to be bloody, man. No way. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that a lot and welcome. Never hold XRP for more than a few days because Ripple dilutes it monthly. We're getting closer. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Oscar. I've been trying to tell you money flow has been coming out aggressively for a few weeks. You probably think I'm trolling you. I'm not. I'm in a bear market. We're in a bear market, Oscar. Wish we weren't. Thank you so much, Thomas, for that. You're respectful. You're kind. I love that. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a member too. Holding XRP for 6 years. Let's go. Better sell. Going down, baby. Oh, baby. Look at that drop. Come on, everybody. Drop those likes right now. Come on, everybody. Come to the blood on the streets right now. Come to the blood on the streets. And guess what? Guess who has some cash on this side to scoop the dip? Who's buying the dip? Who's buying the beautiful dip? Bloody. Saw that? I just saved like $1,000 right there. Yeah. That's why I got some time in this, man. I got some time. Like I already smell, we're about to dump. Let me just close the position. So I don't have the pressure. I don't have the pressure. Hey, I'm not saying that I'm the best or that I'm the smartest or that I'm the next Michael Burry or that I'm great trader. I'm not. I'm not the best trader. I'm not the greatest. I'm not the smartest. I am not. But because I see this on a daily basis, I have a pretty good intuition as far as what could happen next. Okay? That's it. Listen to me, Oscar, for once. What's up, buddy? Bring it. What are you talking about? What's going on? Market manipulation got us above the golden bucket of 78.6. My fingers smell funny. I don't know about that. JV in the house. Where were you, bro? Where were you? JV in the house. We're here, bro. Guys, I got you a present for my birthday. Do you like it? Please don't unsubscribe if you don't like the present. Do not unsubscribe if you don't like the present. Everybody unsubscribe and subscribe. I didn't have anything else to give you guys. I mean, obviously I want to pump, but hey, lower prices. Doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't get any better than that, everybody. Come on. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy, bro? Oscar, what we're seeing right now is plain manipulation. The price did nothing for days, and now suddenly, Gerardo, I know, bro. Isn't it insane, Jerry? Isn't it insane? 5 days, I'm in DC, chilling, relaxing, having fun, and enjoying life for a while because we have to. Come back on a Sunday and drop it on you. Man. At least we're watching this together. At least we're watching together. Man, that's crazy. Out of powder. Don't you know, dump it up. You got to dump it up. And don't you know, dump it up. Man, and it happens to be the beginning of a new month, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Thanks, fam. Thanks. Yeah, because after this, I'm gonna have a little, reunion, with some friends to enjoy my birthday. Why not? But I'm doing this first, so I'm putting you guys first. Come on, guys. Don't say that I don't appreciate you. Of course, I appreciate you. I'm putting you guys first. That's why the live today is much earlier than because usually I do it like about an hour or so from now. But I decided because, of course, if you're going to see some people, you're not going to tell them come at 5 p.m. That's on a Sunday, right? I better tell them come like at 7 or so. So, yeah, I'm putting you guys first. What is going on? What's up, Denise? Oscar is talking to Brad. How do you know? How do you know I was talking to Brad Garlinghouse? You got me. Man. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. 211 XRP. Let's take a look at what the market is saying right now. Don't you know? Dump it up. Oh, here it is. Here it is, everybody. Again, the blood. The blood. $200 million. Just like that. What that means is that there were a lot of people with 50, 100, 200 X positions. What is causing the dump? That's a great question. Mostly manipulation and the fact that we are starting a new month right now. The fact that Jerome Powell is about to speak, they just are trying to liquidate people, bottom line. They're trying to liquidate people, right? There's really not a big, fat, bad signal as to why we should be dumping. You got really great news, but you see how the candles, it's all planned, it's all coordinated, it's all done by the whales. You have to go with it. That is why I told my chat on Discord, I'm going to prove it to you. As I was in the live stream, I told them, guys, I closed my position. So join me on Patreon, go to Discord, right? Get the membership, and boom, let's send it. We are updating a few things. So just very, very, very quickly, very quickly, I told my community at 5:33, which is about 40 minutes ago, I told them, "Sup fam, my new update on XRP trades, 2 of them closed, keep cash on the side to reopen soon." So I sent this alert right about here. So, good. I did what I was supposed to do. So sick of crypto. I've lost more money than any other stock I ever had. I assume your XRP back is 100,000 and every 10 cents fall, you lose 10 grand. How are you keeping the smile and doing that live? That's the problem with a lot of people, but I think that's a fair question. So I'm going to answer that question right now. I don't really think about it, bro. XRP can drop again to $1 and I just go to bed and like nothing happened, bro. I'm not one of those that's checking my backs every 10 seconds, seeing how much money I have and how much money it's going on and how much money. No, I'm not one of those. Why? Well, number one, because I'm old enough, right? I'm no longer 20. I'm no longer 18. I'm no longer 25 or 22. Now, what does that matter? Well, because when you're young, of course, everything is a big deal, right? Everything. The world is ending, basically. Today, I happen to be much wiser, right? And I know where we're heading, everybody. I know the vision. I know what's going to take for us to get to the Lambo, to the house, to the freedom, to the money, to the promised land. I know what it takes. So if you are shaking every single dump, you're not going to make it, fam. You're not going to make it. I'm just telling you. It takes a village sometimes, and you have to be strong. This is the way that it's supposed to be. That is why not everybody's in crypto. Oscar has everything of that. Apart from a bear market, Oscar is a YouTuber that kind of obvious, and your problem is what? Are you a Doc's financial advisor? I don't want to accept that. We're going into a crypto winter. We are, but we are. It's just a little bit of manipulation, I will say. People are front running the Ripple unlock and dumping before they release more coins. But thank you, Crypto Rich, for being with us today. Appreciate you a lot. That is right. If you believe in the tech, it shouldn't worry you. Know what you hold. Know what you hold. Show some cojones. Scarcity plus demand, price go up. XRP is not scarce. It's the way it is, guys. What color of your Lambo? I want it Dubai gold. Dubai gold, yes. Dubai gold. Dubai gold is going to be in due time. Only the strong will survive in crypto. Patience is key. It's true. Very happy to see more people just, hopping into the live right now. It's about 1 hour. I'm going to go ahead and stay for a few more minutes. Plus, it's my, birthday stream. I want to be here for you guys too. But I also want to get ready here, to the place I'm going and just have a good time as well. But this whole week, as many of my members in the community know, I was not here at home in Texas. I was in DC. Had a great time. I want to say thank you for your patience, and I hope you like the updates from the White House. Guys, I saw the comments. You saw I had a little bit of of a booger in my nose, right? The thing is that I was congested and I didn't have any napkins on hand, and I just was like, oh man, this is gonna be crazy, but I'll just do it. I didn't know I had a little bit of a friend inside my nose, but you guys saw it. Thank you for telling me that I had something in my nose. Believe me, it's not gonna happen again. But sometimes, even in the most imperfect scenario, you have to perform. You have to do it, right? The bug, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I wasn't, went to the White House, outside, of course, Congress, Supreme Court, many different places, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. That was awesome to see the change of the guards. National Archives, saw the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, Arlington Cemetery, of course, and other different places. Just, I love, history, and it's just part of my DNA, so it's always good. And of course, sadly, unfortunately, I was there when this whole shooting happened, and I saw Cash. I saw Cash Patel live. The Cash. So he was there with the Washington, D.C. mayor, the chief of police, and a lot more people. Got crazy. Got pretty crazy. So just happened, to be in my vacation tour, and sadly, I got to witness that. Heartbreaking dump. Nobody saw it coming. I always check before when I had a film shoot, bro. Trust me, I didn't want to be the dude in the camera with the friend on display. I know, JB, but hey, I didn't have any napkins, so I was like, let's just do it. But I didn't notice that I had that in my nose. But it's still okay, We did what we were supposed to do. That's totally fine. Rest in peace, Sarah. I know. I mean, we were just playing the video right now. Donald J. Trump speaking in Air Force One, and he spoke with the family. He spoke with the family of the older soldier, right, that was injured. He's fighting for his life, and it's really bad, the situation. And there were a lot of more activity going on in Washington, D.C. I was there seeing the whole thing. So, yeah, man. It happens. I only do spot myself. Just know it's 5 to 10 years. That's great. I mean, if you want to only do spot, phenomenal. Just make sure maybe if you like to do BTCZ or crypto.com, links down below. I'll see you there. Links down below. That'll be awesome. Now, got another post by Watch Guru. Yeah, so a lot more liquidations. So that is the video I posted on the 29th yesterday. I was there. That's where I met the guy, and I had a great time. So yeah, so different places. I was like, let's do the XRP sign. Why not? Why not? It was fun, everybody. It was fun. Perfect. So tomorrow, Jerome Powell is speaking. Tomorrow, QT ends, according to the Fed. So I think it's going to be pretty nice to see what the change in pace, change in pace is going to do to the markets. We'll be here to tell you the latest, so don't go anywhere. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bells, and so you never miss an update. Never miss an update. But with that being said, guys, we catched the entire dump so far. If it continues, then I'll make some type of an update tomorrow morning. But I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm blessed, and I want to say thank you to all of you for all of the good wishes and all of your awesome support. And God willing, we'll continue with another beautiful year. Now, number 32. Everybody here is so young, but we continue grinding, and we know God is good, and the best is yet to come. And I'm excited, and I want to say that, we hope that 2026 is gonna be the year that I believe it was going to happen in 2025, but now it got pushed. Now everybody's kind of bullish in 2026. So a day at a time. We've been doing this for the last 4.5 years, a day at a time. Okay? You guys take care. Be safe. Thanks to all my admins. I'll be enjoying some nice conversations with the fam, but I'll see you Discord soon. join us on Discord through Patreon. You have the link down below. I'm going to go ahead and arrange a few things, but there's new things coming to Patreon. There's new things coming to Discord. I'm excited. I hired an agency that's helping me. So we're going to have a lot more things going on for Patreon and Discord. So be patient with us. But with other than that, you guys take care. Please be safe. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks so much.